We're talking.
Let's get a little more groove to it.
Talking. HIVEMIND Podcast. What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND. We're back. What are we talking about? Hey, we're back.
We're out here to talk.
We're back. You know what I'm talking about. All right.
It's been too long.
Before we get into it, like the video. You don't even have to see what it's about before you like it. You can do it for free right now. Like the video and follow us on @HIVEMINDTV on Instagram. Let's get right into some topics.
Hot ones.
Some hot
ones only.
Okay, well that's kind of taken. The name is
right.
Hot Ones, but
Yo, Ellen took hot ones. Did you see that?
I saw. Burning questions.
Come on, E.
Oh, jeez. E has been having a rough go of it. You know what I mean?
First Bush and her and the Illuminati, and now.
Yeah. Ellen DeGenerate, you know what I mean? Yeah, she basically just fed Shia LaBeouf a ghost pepper and asked him some questions, which is like, I don't know.
I didn't like it.
I've seen Sean Evans from Hot Ones, which is obviously what we're talking about, go after some people for copying him, but that one he tried to use as like a little bit of a doorway to get Ellen on Hot Ones. He was like, legally, you have to come on Hot Ones. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the right approach.
And if she does, is it all beef squash then? And
I'm sure they'll talk about it. I'm sure. I mean, okay, first of all, Ellen's not coming up with her segments for her show. She has like a big team.
Right.
She just gets out there and dance. She has a little bit of a Deadeye thing going on these years.
She's still pretty funny. I thought she was still funny in that.
Oh.
Like, I was like, damn, if I had never seen like someone feeding someone hot food and asking them questions, I would think this is funny.
Yeah, she's dry. She has a good little rhythm to her.
And her and Shia seem like they have kind of good chemistry.
Yeah, but Shia has good chemistry with anybody. That guy could be my best friend. Like,
he kind of looks like. Well, you kind of
no.
Could he be your dad?
No,
Are you sure? How old is he?
No, I don't think so.
He's what, at least 26?
Yeah, that's
so he could be your dad, dude.
Right. All right, we missed Halloween. We were gonna do a Halloween episode and we didn't get around to it. So I want to talk about that real quick. What was we had some Halloween costumes.
We did.
Mm-hmm. I'll put it up on the screen first. I was, my girlfriend flew to town. Gabby, what's up? She always watches. We were Harry Potter's, everybody's favorite Harry Potter couple. Severus Snape and Draco Malfoy. Obvious couple. So
instantly shouted out on the dance floor too. Second we were in there.
Yeah, somebody yelled, Harry Potter! So I was wearing a Slytherin scarf, pretty clear, but people, still thought I was Harry Potter. Now this is something that I've actually really liked about Halloween over the years, is people often use it as a time to joke around or look hot or look sexy, but some people take it a little farther and try to make a political statement, something that needs to be said.
Yep.
So that being said, Graydon, what were you this year?
This year for Halloween, I dressed up as the truth. Wake the fuck up.
Wake up. Come on. And lastly, to round that out, I'm going to put a picture of our friend Hunter up here. Who,
this
last
is the costume winner.
Costume of the year. He was Larry Bird watcher. So, as you might imagine, I mean, you're looking at it, but Larry Bird USA jersey, Binocs, round bird watcher hat, you know what I mean?
It's classic.
It's really good.
Never been done before. I'd put money on it.
It's probably been done before, I think.
It's not yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. But, I like the kind of, what's that Wheel of Fortune thing? It's like finish the sentence or whatever the hell the thing. It's kind of like that, it's just like one word kind of like in two different phrases. Like it's like a Venn diagram or whatever. I like those. I saw from that'll be bleeped out because, competition. But, Andrew Michon went as iPhone 11. So 11
covered in cameras.
11 from Stranger Things, 3 cameras on the forehead. That's a pretty good one.
That's woke.
Yeah.
It's woke.
All right, let's get into the news, all right? The news that we need to talk about. Mm-hmm. Now, this just broke
we need a
hours
ticker
ago.
On the bottom.
That'd be cool. So this broke literally hours ago. Rumor reports say, Kylie Jenner and Drake have been hanging out romantically. You okay there?
What? Who's the source?
Sexrumor.com. I think is who it was.
Damn, they are credible.
That's a credible source. I mean,
might as well be the fucking Wall Street Journal.
Yeah. So that's like the New York Times of gossip columns.
I'm not terribly surprised.
Okay. By the fact that it's being rumored, or would you not, like, if it's confirmed, say like this is a bit, say Drake and Kylie Jenner date, what's your take? Like, you're not surprised about that, huh?
I would be.
You would be surprised?
But then, if that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised if she became a pop star.
Rise and shine.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
what if that was like a sleeper snippet?
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. If she becomes a pop star, I think there's going to be a lot of skeptical people out there just because, like, we heard her sing bad. You know what I mean? Like, we heard...
Why does everyone say that was bad?
Dude, come on. Dude, I have a take. You know what I think that's from? Like, I don't think anybody
acknowledges
there's
it.
a few steps I can take, like, in my scientific process to figure out if Kylie Jenner's actually singing this song. But there's this song by Conor Oberst, lead singer of the band Bright Eyes. Okay? Listen to the first line of this song, okay? Rise and shine. Just listen to that again. Oh, whoops. Rise and shine.
It sounds like it.
Rise and shine. You know what I mean?
But, so your theory here is that Kylie Jenner's a sleeper Conor Oberst fan.
Here's why, okay? Here's why I have a little bit of evidence to back this up. Kylie Jenner once posted on her story a Boy Genius song, which is Phoebe Bridgers, Lucy Dacus, Julian Baker, supergroup, folk singer, songwriter type band, indie rock band. And Phoebe Bridgers has a duo with Conor Oberst called Better Oblivion Community Center. So there's a Venn diagram there. But I mean, the fact that she posted Boy Genius, I don't know. Like, maybe she's into that style of music a little bit, that scene. And then maybe people just didn't. But I feel like maybe there's a song that I don't know that's like an Ariana Grande song.
It's also just like, it's kind of a common melody.
Yeah. But it's kind of the opposite. What's the opposite of a lullaby? They should come up with
Trullaby.
Oh, she needs to make it's a Jennerism or something. Like she needs to jump on that. Trademark, copyright.
I'm sure she's
because that's
already
the
got
opposite
it.
of a lullaby. Like she went in there, she wasn't like rock-a-bye baby, go fuck to sleep. She was like, she went in there to wake up her baby.
A morning song.
Yeah, a morning song, but not like the kind when someone dies. Anyway, all right, next we missed.
Unless you wake up dead. Anyway,
that's a double morning song. If you die at breakfast or whatever. All right. Because we missed it, let's get your take on Jesus is King.
It's fire.
Really?
I mean, every song's good.
Whew. All right, we are gonna have a little battle here. Let's hear just expand upon that a little bit. I want to know really where your headspace is at. What do you think about?
I think you might be misinterpreting my take on it because I think it's good.
I know.
But I think everything else Kanye has made is like great on some level.
Okay.
And this is like, it's good.
That's fair. Okay, so like if
Can I have a mediocre response to it?
What do you mean?
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. I know. I understand where you are. I'm just saying, like, yeah, if you're stacking up his albums, okay, say like, no, get rid of Watch the Throne. Where does this rank? I know it's early. I'm just saying, like, do you think it's better than Ye? Do you think it's better than the last one? Yeah, I don't think it's better.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think it's better than Ye. I think Ye is a better project than this one.
This one I love that it's like an orchestration of so many moving pieces. And that's what I love the most about this album.
Did you get the version with words? Did you get the with the lyrics on it?
Yeah, some of the bars, bro, are
I would hesitate to call them bars. It's like
some of the sermons aren't so fire. But
okay, yeah. So this is where, like, I mean, okay, you can talk about it musically, and that's what we've been doing. But I'm saying, like, if you talk about it like career-wise or like the message or like any of that stuff, like, isn't there I don't know. Like, what do you make of it? Like, what do you make of the direction that he's taken? Where is it coming from? His headspace, like any of that strike you as?
I think he hit a big chord with a lot of people.
Right.
And this album is gonna like galvanize him in a way to maybe do something even more ambitious in the future. I think it's a move like so far one way that hopefully he can like land back in the middle.
Don't you think he's walking down like kind of a narrow hallway though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you either have to turn around or you go all the way. Like, this is where he's at. He's kind of saying, it's not like he's saying like, you know, I made a gospel album. Like, he said that before. Like, he said that with Life of Pablo. He's like, I made a gospel album, you know? Not really a gospel. I mean, Young Thug's all over that, like, you know, it's like got so many, like, contemporary rap songs on it. And, like, there are gospel elements. He's always had gospel elements. Right. But I'm saying, like, this one he's saying, this is a gospel album. I'm a Christian. No premarital sex. He says his kids can't watch TV. He said his girls can't wear makeup. He said his girls can't wear dresses like his kids, you know what I mean? He's like going down this narrow hallway where it's like, you're either Christian for life, gospel albums only, this is our Kanye, this is what Kanye is now. Or he turns around and he goes back to somewhere in the middle, which I don't think he was that bad of like his messaging was bad, like if you ask like a 50-year-old woman, she'd probably be like, whoa, like his lyrics are explicit, you know? Have you heard I'm in it? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like that, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't think he was so, like, I don't know. He had good messaging.
Michael Jackson bleached his skin and like put his kids in crazy costumes and dangled them off the balconies. This is like he's a Christian.
Right.
So like,
okay.
I feel like it's an extreme, like, safe step. Like, it's only going to like, get the right people behind him.
Exactly.
And then he can do something else.
Don't you think that his other steps seemed unsafe? Or at least, like...
Well,
they seemed more like risky.
Yeah.
But, like, he had something there where he knew what he was doing.
But this isn't offensive. I think that's the most important thing to remember, is that this isn't offensive.
But it was also like it seemed like his only move. Like it seemed like, okay, with the Trump thing, he had definitely like I don't know how to say this, but like he had like hip hop fans had turned against him, and like so-called woke people had turned against Kanye and said like, this is kind of an unacceptable behavior to back this guy who's racist, xenophobic, homophobic, et cetera, whatever you want to call Trump, the, just divisive figure that he is. So he had that, and then he had Trump people kind of behind him. So he had to either go against Trump, which it didn't seem like he was going to do, and if he did, the same people who were calling him out would call him a hypocrite anyway, or he steps further into it where he goes, okay, evangelical base of Trump, Christian, it's really hard to like, if you criticize my album, you're criticizing Jesus. Like you're criticizing the church, you're criticizing like the purity of spirituality and godness, But instead, what I think he really did is say, okay, I'm going to get these people behind me because like evangelicals love Trump, they're going to love this album, and also I'm going to make a gospel album that is kind of about God and mostly about me.
I think I'm like a similar side of that. It's probably happening more like manically, like he's thinking he's doing like a really righteous thing.
Yeah.
By doing this, because it is like music comes from the church. Like gospel is like such a big influence on modern music, and I feel like he feels like a revival kind of within himself and sees himself as this like, guiding light, like back to the core of it.
Yeah, I just feel like he's taken his eyes off of, he's constantly like looking at the light and then looking at himself in relation to that light. And that's what he likes to see how can I come off as righteous? How can I, curry favor with these people? And also he likes that whole thing of saying like it or not, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I did. Like I made this album. Y'all don't have to like me anymore. Because that's worked forever. He came out with Yeezus and he went on the radio and said, I don't care if you like the album. You're going to love it or you're going to hate it. And I loved it, but most people hated it. And that's still, he stayed so much of a prominent and loved figure. Like, honestly, the center of artistic music for an entire decade, at least a decade. And even through albums that people didn't like, he did that.
So you think this has him falling off? This has him trending off?
I think this is his one step in a direction that he either turns around or he ends up somewhere where he has a smaller group of people praising him. I think also I think it's very easy for him to lose what he's had in terms of like fighting for art and freedom in general, like artistic freedom, personal freedom, just existential like identity things. Like people forever will kind of like credit with him with like allowing people within hip hop to be free to express themselves. That's always going to be like him, and to an extent like the people who followed in his footsteps, like Drake and Tyler the Creator and whoever, you know. And I think that he stands a chance to lose that and become kind of what like, you know, Eminem is or something, where like people are like, he lost what he had. That spark in the bottle isn't there anymore. You know, I think this is a step in that direction, and he has not because the music isn't.
So wait.
Worse.
You're saying M fell off?
Eminem. Yes, I'm saying Eminem fell off.
Whoa.
Categorically, I'm sitting in Detroit, Michigan right now. I will say, I love Eminem, but he fell off.
You're about to get us killed out here, bro. I can't believe what you just did.
All right. Is that enough on Kanye, do you think?
Please.
Is that enough? You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Also, I think the Jesus is King merch is really nice, but it's so expensive, you know? I think it's pretty good.
I also think Jesus is king.
Right. I think Kanye is king.
That's facts.
Anyway, now, this is a funny note that I have written down. I just want you to read what I wrote and see if you know what that's about.
T.I. daughter.
You can read it out loud if you have to.
T.I. daughter hymen check.
Do you know what this is about?
No.
All right. So, reports today come out. Well, T.I. said this apparently on a podcast, so I guess the report's coming from T.I. himself.
His podcast? I've heard it's good. Sorry, I got a flu shot today. I'm sore.
Did you actually?
Yeah. You want to see the Band-Aid?
That's all right.
It's so bloody. It's disgusting.
Oh, is it? Wait, what kind of Band-Aid did you get, though?
Stupid. It was a Walgreens. It's like got the W on it.
They used to have all the fun ones, but these kids these days, they don't really know.
T.I.'s podcast.
So T.I., I don't know if it was on his podcast, but I agree. His podcast is sweet. So he was talking about how apparently his 18-year-old daughter, he takes her yearly to make sure that her hymen, he takes her to a gynecologist and to check that her hymen is intact.
That's fucked up.
Isn't that so fucked up? That's literally, I don't have much to say about it, but that is fucked up. What the fuck?
T.I.
Yeah, what the hell? T.I. needs some help, bro. You're stepping over some boundaries, bro.
Damn, first M and now we're going at T.I. We're really
we're going at the old heads. We needed to talk about some young cats, you know what I mean? But good
people
about
without
that.
daughters.
Right. We need to talk about people who don't have kids and definitely have face tats.
Oh, I see the next artist, one of my favorites.
Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, yeah, we'll get right into that. We're going to skip the T.I. thing. We just wanted to say, what the fuck?
Fucked up, T.I.
Yeah, that's really fucked up. People should just, like, I don't know. I don't know what the retaliation should be on that, but there's nothing to take. I don't want to take away his career or nothing, but I feel like people just need to check him. Like, he needs one of those, like, you know how T.I. kind of, like, called up Kanye and John Legend called up Kanye when the whole Trump thing happened? He needs that, but, like, now, about his daughter's business. You know what I mean?
Send him a letter.
Cool. But I did like his show. I liked Rhythm and Flow. People didn't really, I don't know. If you think that, I mean, it's corny.
Shout out Sam B.
Yeah, shout out Sam B yourself. Yeah, we just met him the other night at our friend Munch's party. Detroit is spooky. Oh, by the way, real quick.
Ooh.
The HIVEMIND Love Yourself collab. That's our boy Munch's brand, if you can't see it here. Bing. Got a design on the back, too. We sold most of them. Munch is in LA. I think he's got... There's
a couple left if you hit us up.
Yeah, I think there's a few. Yeah, we'll get you. So, hit us up in the DMs, HIVEMIND TV on Instagram. And everybody go follow at Munch Music and tell them we sent you. But yeah, Sam B yourself. So, he's from the Netflix show Rhythm and Flow. T.I. was a guest on that. That's how we got here. But Sam, from Detroit, contender on the show. dropped 4 music videos in the past month. We're going to get some stuff going with him pretty soon. So
All around good guy.
yeah, shout out to Sam. It was cool to meet him. I was wearing a Snape costume, which, you know.
Really breaks the ice.
Yeah, it does break the ice. He was wearing no costume, so.
He's dressed up as a cool Detroit guy.
Yeah, in a vest. All right, so yeah, shout out to him. Here we go, real quick. We're going to hop into this, okay? This is something that really blew my mind recently, rocked my world. I think you're gonna enjoy
Twisted
this.
your tail.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's watch this right
All right.
here.
Looks like some piano action. Uh-oh. Fire.
That's it right there. What do you think?
That's it.
That's it.
That's like the coolest song I've heard in a long time.
All right,
That's amazing falsetto he's got on him. You hear that dude's pipes?
I know, right?
He's singing up there.
645 AR. That's his name. And yeah, I followed him immediately. And this is the caption. I really like that. If Pac rapped like this, he'd still be alive. No cap.
Wow.
So here's
That's weird because it's probably true.
right. Yeah, because nobody would be after him. Yeah, it would be like, yeah, it's just that guy. That's that guy.
You don't know what he's saying either?
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying.
Sounds like a bird.
I will say that I had like one of those what's it called, like a lucid vision or whatever. Like I went into like a flow state kind of for a second when I first heard this, and I saw it flash before my eyes, a Blueface style career for this guy. Okay. Everybody shares this one or one of the other videos that he does most recently, and they're like, "Whoa, this like, whoa, wow, this is crazy. Who would do this?" And then they send it to their friends in their group chats. Everybody's looking at it. Then he comes out with one big song, and everybody's like rocking with it. It's Tatiana. It's everywhere. It's in the clubs. Everybody goes, "Ha ha!" He raps high voice.
We called it, bro. The comedy.
Right. So, but then what happens? Big remix featuring DaBaby, and it's all over the radio, and everybody's like, "How did this happen? It's in the top 10 on the Billboard." And then he just coasts and falls off like Blueface is doing at this very moment.
Or Little Pump.
Pump. And but I predict I feel like he'll get a big bag in between. So I have a lot of hope for this guy. 645 AR.
I'll call you. I'll answer you. I'll call you later on that one.
Will you call me?
I'm not gonna put my chips in that basket.
He has a song out called "Whoa Vicky." You remember Whoa Vicky?
Mm-hmm.
He has a song out with her.
Isn't she fighting Logan Paul this weekend?
Yo, that would be tight.
They're jousting as an opener.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why he's jousting and then boxing, but you know.
He's a tough guy.
He's a big tough guy.
Big tough guy move.
Yeah, I got Logan Paul in the fight this weekend. I think he's got it.
I'm taking Tyson. The knockout king.
The knockout king.
No, I think the other guy's gonna win.
KSI?
Yeah, KSI.
You think so? Dude, I've been watching a little bit of his, like, you know, I get roped into all the drama stuff. I really like anything that's about to happen. Like, I don't watch sports, but the Super Bowl, I'm in. I'm gonna watch I don't watch the AFC or NFC champion. I don't even know about it. And then I get the Super Bowl prep. It's like a month. And I'm like
2 weeks.
It's like a 2-week thing?
Yeah.
Whatever. Either way, it feels like a month to me because of how much time I have to just like get all this, soak in the information. And I'm like, oh, Tom Brady, he's back again. He's doing this, blah, blah,
They
blah.
lost last week, though.
I know they lost to the Ravens. Lamar Jackson.
You are a big football guy.
Lamar Jackson got a sick chain. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's a cool hairdo.
Yeah, he looks like never mind. I don't want to. In case, you know, he's watching.
Oh.
But
Big fan Lamar.
But anyway, so I got really into I got really into the KSI and Logan Paul fight. I've been super in. I know everything about it. I think Logan's gonna win because he's just a massive guy. He's just a way bigger guy. I think he's gonna knock him out like second round. Logan Paul and KSI have fought before, but now, and they were in headgear, 15-ounce gloves. Now they're 10-ounce gloves, no headgear.
And there's chairs and a cage.
Chairs and a cage, and I'm pretty sure it's a tag team fight, and The Undertaker and Randy Orton.
They bring in a bunch of snakes.
Right. And so it's a high stakes fight.
High stakes snake fight.
High stakes
in a cage.
High stakes snakes fight. I don't know, something. But yeah, so I don't know.
Rest in peace to Randy Orton, by the way, too.
Did he die?
I think so. He passed on.
No, he didn't.
I don't know. I can feel it. You know, like when a mother's like loses a child.
Dude, that's gonna be so fucked up if we look it up and that happened. Dude, I will RKO my own brother.
Quick, everyone get in here. I'm lucid. Grab my hand.
All right. So yeah, I my money's on Logan Paul. I hope that fucking materializes, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna skip all of my other serious topics, and I want to get into this. This is something I've been thinking about a lot recently.
Okay.
So you know how it's about to be 2020?
Mm-hmm.
The Roaring 20s. You remember that?
Yeah.
Well, you know, remember that 1920s, the Roaring 20s. It's like the last decade that had like a real nickname. You know.
Dirty 30s.
Is the Dirty 30s a thing?
Swifty 60s.
Okay.
The levity in the 70s.
The levity in the 70s. The crazy 80s, you know? I don't know. The feisty 90s? No.
The fine and dining 90s.
The fine dining 90s. The fine dining 90s. No, so it's about to be the 20s again. So I just wanted to shop.
Oh, new.
Maybe some new ones, which, by the way, the ones that I was going to shop do not rhyme, which that kind of throws it off. But
how about boring 20s?
Oh, the boring 20s? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, just in we always like to predict shit. Mm. So here's mine. Swag Revival 20s. What do you think? I think swag's coming back.
I like it. I'm going to go for Resplendent Renaissance.
Resplendent Renaissance 20s. I like that a lot.
We went with the double one, and I was thinking simple rhyming or kind of, but can we really top the Roaring 20s though?
Yeah, I think Space Hotel 20s would be a good one.
Space Hotel?
Yeah.
If we got Space Hotels.
I heard they got it. I heard they got it by 2022 or something. Like, it's pretty quick.
You think people will still go up there just to have affairs? That's all I think about with hotels. There's
really?
People having affairs. I'm always so creeped out in hotels.
I love them, dude. I love a cold bed. Like a cold sheets when you get in there. Just like, it's like warm in the room, but cold in the bed. It's like the opposite of like a real room.
I guess I'm not scared of the hotel. I'm scared of other people in hotels.
I mind my own business.
And there's The Shining, you know.
Yeah. Aren't they remaking The Shining?
Jesus Christ. Can we get some new movies? I'm sorry.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh my God.
Well, you saw The Lighthouse or whatever. Isn't that a good new movie?
Best movie I've seen in theaters since...
Get up on the mic. Nobody
since The Dark Knight.
You should sit up closer like this. Like we could sit like that.
I feel like it's definitely still picking me up.
I know, but I just, I want people to feel
since
like
The
they're
Dark
close
Knight,
to you. The Dark Knight, I saw that in theaters. That was a good movie.
And it was a crazy theater experience,
It was a good movie, yeah.
Or I saw Hereditary in theaters, and that was really, really good, too.
Haven't seen that movie, so.
Fire. You'd like it.
Gabby hated it. That was
You'd
her,
like it.
and all her friends hated it, too.
You'd like it.
Okay.
Have your own opinion, bro.
I will, but I like to adopt hers until I see the movie. You know what I mean?
That's loyalty, ladies
right
and
there.
gentlemen.
The loyalty and royalty. Last thing, let's talk about, because we haven't been on camera since this, let's talk about the Suicide Rascal Project.
What is it, 5 songs?
Yeah, 5 or 6 on SoundCloud, because it's smoking crack.
6 heaters on SoundCloud.
Yeah, what did you... I know your phone was off when it dropped, so you didn't get to see the drop.
I didn't get the initial
But then you got
drop.
to listen to it. What did you think? Because I heard a lot of it. I heard all of it before it came out.
Yeah, there was only... Like, hearing a few songs put together, I guess, for the first time. Mm-hmm. But I had heard most of the songs. But as, like, a compiled little thing of tracks, like, I love those songs together.
Me too,
like,
yeah.
It's super, like... That's like a mood like Kate's not always going to be in, you know, and I feel like he kind of encapsulated this like opportunity to do some bangers.
Yeah. I personally find it to be like, I think right now it's super like slept on, But I mean, that's like a cliche thing to say, like, oh, it's like slept on, like it doesn't have whatever. But it's like very potent mix of different things that make it like, I think that a lot of people are going to be doing what he's doing pretty soon. Or like there'll be contemporaries that you'll see that are like kind of in that realm, especially the underground. I see a lot of like notions of it here and there, you know, of people doing things. But his is like, he has the personality, he has the production, like Luna, like Internet Boy goes crazy on like these specific types of beats with like ridiculous 808 patterns, and they like are from the mind of somebody who makes electronic music.
It's got a lot of depth to
bangers,
it. Like a ton of depth. Like it's not just like if you haven't listened to it yet, it's not just like overdriven, you know, bass, like simple stuff. Like the cover, I feel like some people might see the cover like not as a joke. You know, or
word. Like,
take it as
serious,
and just be like, kind of picture what that sound might be like if you're unfamiliar with either of them.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's the thing is like we saw the whole distorted wave.
I was saying I hated the cover. No,
right? Okay, for sure. But no, the distorted like sound that SoundCloud was going through, I feel like this like peels it back to be like
it's smooth.
It's kind of controlled.
It's like
chaos. Like it's like there's like distorted parts, but everything is clear and everything is like
luscious.
I mean, yeah, it sounds good, but it also is like goes crazy. Like, it hits hard, you know. But also about that,
I go to sleep to it though. It's my like nighttime music.
Good. That's some serial killer shit. Right. I do want to say about that cover too. I think a story I do want to share with you guys is that I posted it on my page, and obviously, I mean, that if we haven't named it, the name of the project is "I Fucked Two Bitches for $60" in parentheses. They paid me, and so the cover also says "Who Smoking Crack" and "Goth Cake Boss 6ix9ine" and a bunch of other shit on it. It's just kind of like, I mean, it's over the top. It's crazy, and I posted in the caption like I apologize to my wife, children, and relatives, which I don't have a wife or children, but you know, in the future, if they ever see that. So I posted that, and then literally 5 minutes later, my mom calls me and is like, "You want to apologize to your mother too?" And I was like, I knew she followed me, and I still was going to post it. I mean, what else could I do? And that, in a way, I thought about that when I posted the relatives thing, you know, whatever. And then she was like, she immediately shifted it to be about Kate. Like she was like, "Tell Kate I'm very disappointed in him." She's like,
hear that, Kate?
Don't you think you don't want to be associated with stuff like that? And I was like, you know, it is very.
Listen to it, Mom.
No,
wake up.
Do not. I feel like what I realized in that moment is how hard it is to convey the context in which this exists, because it is so crazy. Like I feel like there's so many aunts and uncles that I'm gonna see now who are gonna have in the back of their mind like, "Oh my God, he did that," and they're gonna see me and have to like play it cool and not say anything about it, because they never will. They'll bottle it up, but they'll be like, "Wow, he is a maniac. He's probably smoking crack."
Dude, your family sounds crazy.
I mean, you know my family.
Dude, they sound crazy.
Yeah. But that being said, I will smoke crack if anybody has any just to offer me. I will do it. One time for anything, you know what I mean?
Lucky you.
Okay. All right. You have any final parting words for the people?
Eminem did fall off.
Oh, do we want to touch on that really quick?
Yeah, here we go.
All right, we have to do it anyway, so that'll be the last. This will be the last thing. Eminem. This is apparently an old snippet from an Eminem song. How old, we don't know. But
I haven't heard it yet. I just saw the story.
All right, let's hear it.
Exclusive. Want
to hear that again?
No, I got
it.
All right. What do you think?
I mean, it sucks. It sucks. It's a stupid line.
Okay.
But we got to look at the context here.
Mm-hmm.
First off, it's a rap song.
Right. By Eminem.
By Eminem.
Yeah.
That's the important factor here. And he has an encyclopedia size. You could fill an encyclopedia with the lyrics he said that could offend like millions of people.
Oh, right, yeah. You can look yourself up in there.
Yeah, he disses me on one of his earlier albums. Mm-hmm. He saw me when I was a child, and he just wrote me and he was like, I hated this kid. He was so fucking dumb.
All right, here's my take. My take is, y'all gotta decide. Which one are you mad at, okay? Eminem sucks now, okay? Everybody says it, Eminem sucks now. New Eminem doesn't bite like it used to, blah, blah, blah. No matter what he does, nobody likes it, okay? They don't like it. Even like Logic fans don't like new Eminem. They don't like it, okay? This sounds old. Sounds like old Eminem, back when people liked him, okay? And this obviously is from a long time ago.
That era,
or a couple years ago. And if it's not, then he did a great job at sounding like it was, okay? And this is obviously a terrible thing to say in real life. But who cares? Y'all miss when he was saying the worst shit, okay? I miss when he was saying the worst shit. Everybody said terrible things. He's obviously saying terrible things here. But that's what we want. We literally complain that he's not doing this, and then now we're gonna try to like cancel him because he's saying it, and it's not even current. Like, I'm sorry, but listen, you can morally object to what is being said while also understanding through context why this isn't that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure, I feel bad, like, you know, for how it hit Rihanna's ear. Like, that's how I would feel bad, you know? Like, I wouldn't want Rihanna to hear this and have to, you know, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, this is old. They have history. They got songs together. Eminem was known for this thing. And then everybody's mad that he's doing what Eminem did that they all miss. They all want this Eminem back. And obviously y'all don't want him back that bad. Nobody wants him back, apparently, because they're trying to like end him now because of this.
Well, yeah, no, he couldn't come back on this. Even if he went insanely offensive again, he wouldn't come back because people would
I'm not so sure that pendulum won't swing again. I am not that
sure.
I'm not that sure because I think that people, there's already so much aversion to like the whole, you know, what goes around comes around on the internet type of thing. I think a lot of people are gonna like maybe have to just kind of be like, all right, whatever. People are at least gonna rail against this because this has been the thing for 5 years or the 3 years now that everybody's like internet cancel thing, whatever. Everybody's railing against that. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be the next revival of people being like, and I'm not saying it's gonna be good or that I back it. I'm saying that I think it's gonna happen.
Right.
I don't think Eminem can come back through that though, because he can't. He did too much Macklemoring in between.
Say that again.
Macklemoring.
One more time.
Macklemoring.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yuck.
Yeah. All right, we can leave it there. That's all we need to say. But
sorry, Em. You fell off, and this is tasteless.
All right. Like the video, subscribe to our channel. HIVEMIND TV on Instagram, and we got some really special stuff. We got an interview coming next week. And
a good one, too.
You know, maybe our best interview of all time coming next week, so far, obviously. And I also found a box of shirts that I didn't know existed. So we're gonna be sending those out, but in a specific way. So stay tuned for stuff on our Instagram. And thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
Keep sending the fan mail. I love it.
The fan mail. We love that. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.